just to show how to construct like the layers and the frosting. So I have all my ingredients set out here, so we're just gonna do this really quickly. Got a cake mix, it's just standard chocolate cake. Just gonna pour the cake mix into the bowl. And then this is a half a cup of vegetable oil. This is a cup and a fourth of a cup of water. I'm also pouring into the bowl. And then 3 eggs, which I've already broken into this bowl, so they're all ready to go. Also preheated my oven to 325 degrees, so come on over and we can mix this in our prepared mixer. Make sure you lock it so it doesn't, come up everywhere. So just start on kind of like a low speed for about like 30 seconds so everything kind of gets combined and ready. And once it's been on low speed for 30 seconds, you want to do medium speed for around 2 minutes, just so it gets really so I've mixed the batter and it's all smooth and creamy. Here's what it looks like. You can see that. And I already buttered these pans of Crisco and put flour in them so the cake will come out not sticking to the pan, so it'll just come out nice and easy and you won't have to be frustrated and the cake will not be ruined. So you just want to pour this into the pan. Nice and equal. Just like that. Put on these wire racks. Here's what they look like. They look pretty well done. We're gonna poke them with a toothpick to see if they're done. Here's a toothpick. If it comes out perfectly clean, then that means they're done. There we go. That one's done. And this one's done. Okay. So we're putting these on the wire racks just so the air can kind of flow up from beneath and cool it from the bottom as well as the top, so it can just cool evenly throughout the cake. So we're gonna leave these for about 5 to 10 minutes as they cool. So now we're gonna take the cake out of the pans. So basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take one of the wire racks. I'm just gonna kind of put it over the cake and take a pan and flip it over. Just kind of like pat it to make sure it's released and all, and then put it back. Take it out. And then just do the same thing with the other. Kind of give it a pat. And there we go. They're wrapped perfectly. Before we put the icing on though, we have to make sure they are completely cooled and everything, so we're going to wait for like around 10 minutes and then we will ice them and construct the layered cake. Here is I've just cut out 4 wax paper strips and put them on the sides of the plate, not exactly in the middle, but just so when you're done icing and you take it out, it's just nice and clean on the plate, so it just makes everything kind of nice and just kind of nice and smooth. So here's the frosting, as you can see in there. I made chocolate frosting, and you just want to put a little bit. This is quick frosting, by the way. It's not quick frosting. Just put like a little bit on this. This is about 3 cups of frosting. Just put like good amount. I don't have a turntable, so it might make things a little less you know, smooth. That's okay. I can just turn it with my hands. No big deal. We'll just use our resources, you know. So basically what I'm doing is just kind of spreading the icing out. Might have to get more. A little bit. You just spread the icing out from middle out. Just kind of go along the sides of the cake. Make sure it's pretty even. Just like that. So I think that's pretty good. And then now we're going to put the other layer on top. This is the round part of this layer is on the bottom just to make this part more flat. So we're going to do bottoms to bottoms on this cake. There we go. So now we're going to frost the outside of the cake. We're going to do the top first. So just get a good amount, a good dollop on top of the cake. Usually for frosting you should use a metal thin kind of spatula with a rounded edge, but today I'm just going to use this like standard kind of rubber spatula, which works just fine, like either one. Or you can use a dinner knife as well. One that's not sharp because you don't want to cut into the cake. So basically it's pretty much the same technique as the one we just did. Just make sure everything's like pretty evenly spread. We're going to do the sides now. The sides are a little tricky if you haven't done this before, but we will make it work. Alright. So you want to get a big, kind of like a large amount on your knife or spatula or whatever you're using at the time, and just start spreading it. Kind of filling any kind of air bubbles you may see. Just nice and gently run your knife around the edge. Okay, so now we're done icing. And now we're going to take the wax paper off so you guys can see how a clean edge it looks. Just take it out slowly so you don't kind of take the frosting on the bottom with it. Slowly ease the wax out. Just like that. And here's the final product, and we shall get some plates out and taste it. Okay, here's what it looks like, finished product. If you have the right tools, you can decorate your cake with, you know, cake tips, put some frosting in there, just kind of make it really nice and crisp. But we don't have baking, you know, decorative tips like that, so we just made it as good as it can possibly be. So this is our finished product. It's pretty good. Thanks for watching.